Alright, so this customer came in. They tried to fix their own screen. They bought the wrong screen. And this was their display. So they brought me this bag of all their parts. And luckily they didn't break anything, so I'll be able to put this thing back together. So we need a flathead screwdriver. Let's see. Where's my tools? Charge double, yeah. Yeah, they already got it apart. I just hate having to pick up where somebody else left off because, you know, stuff's unplugged. It shouldn't be unplugged. They've got the phone on and the screen's off. It's just a mess. Makes it just harder to fix this stuff. Hold on one second, I can grab my tools.
I promise you this, Richard. I'm gonna come back here, and you and I are gonna polish off this entire motherfucking bottle of Periscope together. Put it right on top. Come on! Don't leave me hanging! That's it! That's how we do business.
Alright, sorry about that. I had to get my screwdrivers. So I'm trying to get WIHA tools to WIHA to do our sponsor for tools. They got some pretty nice screwdrivers and stuff, but for this one I'm going to use these iCracked screwdrivers. I really only use 3: Phillips head, flathead, and the what do you call it? The pentalobe for the bottom of the iPhone. So I'm going to take these parts off of our old screen, front camera, home button, and get it ready to go on the new screen. I'm probably not going to broadcast the whole thing. I'm about ready to close here and I got to get her out of here. But this lady didn't even put the... So there's a rubber gasket that goes around down the home button. And she didn't even put it on there. What the hell? There's supposed to be a rubber gasket on there. It's missing. Doesn't really work very well. I don't know if you guys like these broadcasts or not. I don't know if it's helpful or if it... I don't encourage people to work on their own stuff. A sponge. I used to work on F-15s. You have all kinds of crap forgotten under panels and stuff. Not commonly, but sometimes they come back and there'd be rags under doors. I found a scribe one time under a door. It wasn't. Alright. Aaron Paul was on just a minute ago. I was watching him. He had a sweet painting in his house. He had a chick in the bathtub holding a shark and Leonard Nimoy sitting on the rim of the tub.
Who's done with the transcoding workflow? Me.
Good job, Carla.
Alright. So there's a little white piece in here too that's got to be removed. It's a light diffuser.
Also, thanks to everybody for foregoing your salary this week. Remember, if we win,
Come on,
your bonus is
second.
all around. So, go team. Win-win-win.
That's rousing.
So would you guys like to see some screwdrivers and stuff from that company? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of came to me. I was like, what could I use this Periscope for? And I don't do a lot of YouTube tutorial videos at all. Because I just, you know, a lot of those guys don't show everything that actually goes into the repair.
We never actually breached
But I figured, you know, I'm not, this really isn't rocket scientist to figure all this stuff out, but it does take somebody that has patience and a very keen attention to detail to do this job.
The pieces of shit fired him.
But I was fortunate enough to work in the Air Force and work on F-15s, so I've got the discipline to make sure that when I work on somebody's device, that when I tear it apart, it's going back as close to factory as possible. Because if I didn't do that in the Air Force and the plane crashed, I go to jail. It's just how it goes if you're at fault.
He's probably pulling his hair out somewhere, wondering where he screwed up. But he didn't screw up, and he'll never know that for the rest of his life.
So we're going to reuse this frame.
He probably is just ripping his hair out somewhere.
Actually,
I wish I could see that. Piece of shit.
I've got two displays here. So I'm going to check, make sure these work. I don't know why they got this disconnected though. There's no business to have this disconnected.
Monica? Did you forget about Jin Yang and I's pitch?
No, I'm on my phone.
I'm just going to turn the phone off. She disconnected the
Alright. Cigarette company.
piece that controls all that.
What if I
Alright,
told
so
you there's an
there we go.
app on the market that's
We got a good display.
Okay? You haven't even gotten the bottle of
And
water.
I'll go ahead and shut this phone down.
Just need to finish this call.
Sure. Cool with a K.
Okay.
So if you ever do this yourself, and this
There is an app.
rubber piece here on the camera, if it's just dangling there like on hers there,
The lady with the small
so pull
sorry.
this.
Monica with
There's actually a clip
cigarettes? Cigarette.
No.
that clips into.
Chinese. He's talking about this crack addict prostitute who saw the gas station. She was smoking
And
cigarettes.
it just
So
goes
sad.
down and connects in there and reconnects.
Doing? This is Palo Alto.
There's just a little,
Lunatics about smoking here. We don't enjoy all the freedoms
there's a little
that you have
piece
in
right
China,
here
right?
that it
People
connects
smoke
into.
all the time.
I don't
Just slips under there. That's what holds it down.
Special occasions.
So you do smoke. Have you been smoking in my house?
No. There's no special occasion that ever happened in your house.
Have you done? Alright. Oh, dude, I have no idea. I've been doing this for 3 years, so
And you know Gilfoyle about a
I-
dozen times. All he kept sending me.
I average about 10 grand a month in revenue, so take that times 3 years and a lot. Quite a few. This tool's pretty cool. So she actually dropped this and it's dented in there on the corner. So I'm going to take this thing and it's going to pull pressure and it's going to round that back out.
What if, hypothetically, there's a certain CEO,
So that should round that, and then we'll do this corner.
his logic
Usually I do all 4 corners just to be sure.
and a certain someone took it and used that to get it. And you're saying Gilfoyle never penetrated my network? I'm saying you weren't fired.
This is called the G tool.
Anything to do with the security. It wasn't your fault. You know what?
$85 tool, but
I'm glad I came here. I think it's
very
good
handy.
just to get everything, you know, piece of shit. Gilfoyle kept talking.
Alright, so
Tell Gilfoyle, call him. Yeah, it's set. Don't mention me. Richard just told me about the posting. So
where is our...
you just fucked with the wrong actors.
Gonna finish cleaning this up.
Your whole system. Fuck you, Gilfoyle. Fuck you, Richard. Fuck all these firefighter fucks.
F-bombs got dropped over.
I don't know him. I'm just here by myself.
Have you ever fixed a phone?
Watching and waiting. I love kids. Not like that. So, why would you do that? Why would you go talk to him? I don't know. You know, face-to-face meetings make things better. I just felt bad for the guy, and he was not doing it. I mean, what if I hadn't said anything and he'd have, killed himself?
Yeah, well, there's no chance of that now, is there?
Richard, you don't seem to understand what's going on. We hacked the Wednesday's system and stole their specs. Talk about traipsing around to their former employees, telling them how he
Do
did,
do
just
do
to make
do
him feel
do
better.
do.
Fucking black hat, you're a black cat. What? I'm a black cat? How am I a black cat? And first, this is the negative of a negative is positive. Stealing from a thief is okay. It's the additive.
Anytime I can reuse the original Apple stuff, I try to. As long as it's all intact and good shape.
What are we going to do about Sam?
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, we have an unemployed and very pissed off systems guy who very publicly threatened to skull fuck our whole system.
He's not going to do shit.
That's what these actually are.
He's a coder.
These are all rebuilt
Definition, we're all
with the original Apple.
He'll vent for half an
So,
hour. And then he'll go LARPing,
customers getting a higher quality product, lower price.
Even if he does try to crack the picture, I built our network security myself. I'm not worried about it at all.
Or it's the same quality they get if they went to
Okay, because he said...
Apple or here.
Where'd you go, fuck us?
The rest of the shops in town buy the screens and stuff online, which we do too, but there's huge difference from buying from one person to the next, so we just use one place out of Kansas City for all of our parts. They do a 6-month warranty on everything,
Explains so much.
so that matches ours.
Smoking. It's heading home when you've seen
Generally I don't have to redo anything.
Anti-smoking intervention. No one ever died from secondhand heroin. Yeah, she said that. What did you say?
But if we do, we take care of it. I'm still a one-man shop though, after 3 years. It's crazy. I do all this stuff.
Using trust me with everything.
My invoice numbers,
Well, the fundamental idea is
I've almost hit 5,000 invoices, so
the
in
problem
3 years.
is basically created the perfect tool for pedophiles to find victims.
So, not a lot, but for one dude doing all this, it's actually quite a bit.
Well, we'll tweak it when we present it to the board.
Let's see.
I don't think what I saw was close to ready for Lord.
Oh, really, Monica? Well, I'm sorry that your boss.
Kind of wish this was a little bit more interactive though, this Periscope thing.
Same for me.
Like, I wish you could
Judgment is suspect.
enable people to video conference back so everybody can see, like maybe conference with like 1 or 2 people.
I'll explore it for 5 minutes, but that's it. Until Jin Yang, you better bring it.
Monica, we may never know what indecipherable Chinese province Jin Yang comes from, but I know this much.
Alright, so
Jin Yang was born to bring it, and you have got it right.
we're gonna glue this.
Just give it a check. I'm sure the work that you have done so far has been very good, but now that I am here,
My glue's proprietary though. I'm not gonna show you that.
Is of the essence. I'm going to need status reports from every department. Well,
We have a mobile beta on a Holy phone.
you want to see it?
yeah.
Okay.
Quit? What do you mean, quit? According to security, he entered the building at 9:13. He met with the nucleus team for 11 minutes. Then he used his key card to exit the building.
3 minutes later, he was clocked at 73 in a 25 Gunboat Pass Hour daycare center. He never returned, and he hasn't responded to our calls or emails.
Yeah, but is it possible that this is a good thing? Manager was going to step in the last minute and take a lot of the credit from Nucleus.
Now the world will know that you're responsible for Nucleus. You and you alone.
Okay, so no attempts to externally access the system, right? No SQLI, XSS, forms, Trojans, nothing.
Same answer as I gave you the last 3 days. No. Set hasn't done shit. We're all good.
Richard, your paranoia has become officially. Okay. Our platform is basically built. Tomorrow, Intersight is going to start dumping 100 terabytes of video directly onto our server by a fucking FTP. We are going to be the most vulnerable we've ever been, and stuff is out there, lurking, just lurking in the darknet, ready to pounce, like an internet panther, and we don't care. Okay, well, frankly, your lack
Alright,
of
so we got
paranoia
that on.
is insane to me.
Now you're paranoid.
I'm
you're
gonna
not
salvage.
You have Richard. Where are you going? Why are you going together? You gonna talk about it? What are you looking at? Got a lot of work to do.
needs to go on here.
I'm glad you reached out. And I want you to know I'm not going to do any of those things that I threatened.
Really? Just to be clear, no skull fucking tonight?
I guess I just needed to vent.
Actually, was pretty worried that you were going to do something crazy.
You can relax. And please tell Guilfoyle I'm sorry for what I said, and that you can relax too.
You don't have to worry about Guilfoyle. He couldn't have cared less.
Things are a pain in the butt,
Really?
but
You know, I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm really glad.
a necessary evil.
I mean, mentioning Guilfoyle obviously is a bad idea, especially given what
Alright,
happened.
so we're gonna stick
This
that
just
on there
really
like
restores my faith that
that.
face-to-face meetings. That slug cocksucker didn't think I had the skills to
Go
break
ahead
into
and
a
stick
system, that motherfucker. What?
that.
Who are you talking to? Hello, Guilfoyle.
Turn this.
Don't mention that. Richard here just told me you're not afraid of me. Well, you know what I'm gonna do to you now.
Turn that down. Alright, so let me take our Phillips head screwdriver and put that on like so. Alright, install our back plate. Take our Phillips again. And there's going to be screws on the side. Here and here. 2 on each side. There. And here. And then there's going to be one attached to the home button assembly. It's going to screw in like so. Now I'm going to use our flathead screwdriver and put that in there. And that little white piece that we saved earlier, I'm going to stick that right here. And unfortunately, oh no, it's on there. There's a little rubber gasket right here. It's important to have because it's housing that light sensor. Stick that in there like that. And then hold that down. Install the speaker. And then this has clips. It's going to go ahead and clip in there like so. Screw these down. And screw this one down. Okay, and then here comes the hard part because all these screws are everywhere. That screw. Let me get our little plate out of here. This is for the home button. Cable. And we got Yeah, it'll take me some time. I'm almost done. So, what happened was this person fixed their own phone. They screwed it up, so we're going back in here and fixing it. Put that on there. Screws are different lengths. There's going to be a non-magnetic one that goes up in this top corner. It's somewhat magnetic, not completely though. Okay, that one doesn't fit there. Not sure what's going on with that screw. It's been on my bench here because that is not an extra screw. That all the other screws are in there. So, okay, so now we're gonna plug back in the home button cable. Like so. Don't want to force anything. Eventually it'll slip in there, like so. Put these screws back in the bottom. And we're trying to work with Weha tools. I'm going to get some of their German-made tools. I think they're up. These here work. I've been using these for a couple months now, but they do wear out. I'd like to find a tool that I can use that's reliable, and I think those guys would make a good tool. Looks like I have never used their stuff, but from what I hear, it's some good stuff. So we'll see if they'll give us a shot at demoing that stuff on this for you guys. But other than that, that was it. Just go ahead and power this up, make sure. Looks like we're good to go. Thanks for watching.